Hey friends, it's Crazy Cheap Chick. I'm up at Dad's. Let me take you and show you around the house. Before I show you what we accomplished the last 2 or 3 weeks, let's revisit where we started. For those of you who are new to my channel, I want to show you where we started. This was day 1, and it was a little overwhelming because there was just so much that needed to be done. This farmhouse had been empty for 12 years. My dad had been using it for just kind of storage and as a workshop, but there was a lot of demo that needed done. And we had to put in an HVAC system. We had to do all new plumbing. And we had to replace most of the electrical. In addition to just making it pretty, we had to make it functional and safe. We've ran into a few problems along the way, but overall it's starting to come together. And so I just wanted to show you or remind you what it looked like in the beginning before we started this project. Well, here's the house. It's painted, but we're still not done because this fascia board up here is going to be wrapped with metal when they put on the guttering. But all the new windows are in. The paint is a little bit darker than we were expecting, but we still like it. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, there's no way to make it look perfect when you're patching. You know, there used to be that window there, if you remember, that was in a bathroom. We've got the deck on. So I like the tan color, and we'll have to stain the deck. And we're going to get some shutters for the front. But anyway, it's starting to look like a house again. Okay, we're going to go inside and take a look at the knockdown. We've got the ceiling up and the knockdown on the walls. So we're going to be ready for paint next. Boy, that looks so much better. The new windows are in. This is patched. I don't know what happened here. John Wayne says it must have been moisture in the old sheetrock caused this to bubble up real bad. But we can fix it. That's easy. Yeah. I'll even knock down the walls in there. It's looking good. How long they are.
The top to bottom of the trim
55.
is 55 inches.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, the windows are 48.
Huh, he's such a good guesser.
Well,
Not like somebody with a tape measure was here.
Telling him the numbers.
I told him the windows because those are 6 inch.
Yeah. Yes.
And so the windows are pretty standard 48.
All right, we got here late in the day. And we know we won't get much done today, but we're going to try to do at least a little bit. Just clear the sidewalk. And I've taped off the railing over there. I'm getting ready to spray paint it. Sparky's holding down the dirt. And this is what I'm getting ready to paint right here. And I'm just going to use some of this Rust-Oleum kind of white color. I feel like all I've done is clean and sweep all summer long. Would have been so easy to put something down to prevent this from glopping everywhere. It's just everywhere, and I've been scraping, and it's a mess. There's Dad, 84 years old, still driving a tractor. He's knocking these weeds down. Are you used to be a garage, kind of like one-car garage here. So there's some foundation in there he's trying not to hit. But it is going to look better with those tall weeds gone. You got one bush planted. It's getting late. Getting ready to plant some mums. John Wayne's getting the dirt tilled up for me. It's going to be a whole lot of cleanup, and that's not very satisfying because it looks basically the same when you get done. It's just slightly cleaner. But after they did all the mudding, there's lots of stuff on the floor. Now you have to realize you can pay people to clean up, or you can do it yourself. If you're trying to save money, do the cleanup yourself, because every hour those guys are here, whether it's sweeping or spraying the ceiling, it's going to cost you the same. And so that's why we didn't stipulate cleanup. We knew we were going to do it ourselves to save money. This room, I am going to start cleaning. I'm going to do a lot of, with the shop vac, getting up dust. I have swept, but without sweeping compound, which my dad's supposed to be stopping and getting some, it's kind of hard. Also, don't have very good light in here, so just going to start with some cleanup around here. All right.
Over here.
Okay. Around here.
That's good. 2-foot bull nose.
Number. So
I think
that's the one that's kind of our preferred,
Yeah.
but this would be second choice.
Okay.
I don't, yeah.
These are pretty gray.
Yeah, they are pretty gray. So this one, and it's called Supernatural.
Put this in front of my.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We've only been up here about a day and a half, and this is what we got done. Not a lot. Painted that well. Got some bushes and flowers planted. John Wayne got the light fixture up and the shutters up. So the front is starting to look a little bit more finished. On the side, still needs a till in here and get some plants for in there. I did find a couple of clearance chairs for about $15 a piece. And they are coming to wrap these soffits a week from Monday. I feel pretty convinced still, after looking at this again, that this is the best choice. That's what Dad's picked out. It's a safe choice. Have a bit of a contrast with the oak and with this paneling. I think it's going to look okay. I think that other one would have been way too busy. Seeing those old ceiling fans come down is an accomplishment. Those things are old and ugly, past their prime. They were still working though. There you are in your natural element, doing electrician work, not demo or plumbing or all the other stuff you've done. All right, so we're getting ready to unload another pile of trash. I feel like that has been going on all summer long, and this pile of trash is getting huge. And this was to save money, as I've mentioned before, because I don't even know if you can get a dumpster up here. You probably could, but they cost a fortune and you pay by the pound. So how many pounds do you think that was? You know it had to be a ton. So what the plan is once the project's done, one of the last things we'll do is burn this pile. Burn what we can. Now, John Wayne, being a former firefighter, a retired firefighter, is somewhat nervous about burning this because it's near some trees and grass is flammable. And so he has a plan. And his plan is, I'm going to show you. Follow my finger. Right right up here is a pond. You can't see it, but it's through all these trees. I think if I walk around here is the easiest way to get to it. And he's going to use this fire as an excuse to buy something that he wants, which is a really large trash pump. We have a small one, but we don't have a real big one. And he already has a fire hose. He bought fire hose a few years ago in case there was ever a wildfire by our house. He wanted to be able to fight it. So anyway, down here's the pond. Pond's all scummy, but there's a lot of water in there. And he's going to throw the trash pump in there and run his line up there so that he has a water source just in case the fire gets out of control. He's a super safe person. So that's the plan. Our trailer's over there. So the rest of the plan is after you burn everything, there's going to be a lot of metal, glass, stuff that you can't burn left over. And so he's planning on probably digging a pit and burying it. That's what most old farmers do. They have a ravine that they put that stuff in and cover it over eventually. It's either that or at that point you could get a dumpster. Where were they?
Look at this.
I'm coming. Oh my goodness.
They're all up there.
Under the plastic?
Yep.
Well, open that other window and give them a way out. Yeah, that's a lot of flies. Man, the way you were yelling, I thought you'd hurt yourself. Okay? Do you need a hug?
These flies be gone.
Yeah,
Look at
it's...
them all inside this plastic.
Yeah, I see them. That's gross. Flies, it looks like something, maybe there's a dead body in here we don't know about. Maybe Dad's been hiding something. I'm ready with my sprayer. Do you think this is the source of the flies?
I don't know. They just keep coming out from
Behind here?
behind here.
I wish we would have just went ahead and filled that in with plywood or something, but
Yeah.
wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. We have that insulation.
Yeah, let's pull this out.
Isn't renovation fun? Yeah, today we're loading up a bunch of stuff out of the house that really should have been taken out of here a long time ago because it's been in our way the whole time we're working and made it so much more difficult. But we really had no place to put it. And so right now, this stuff is getting loaded up. We're going to throw some tarps over it and put it out in my dad's shed. It won't have to be out there more than a month, so hopefully it'll be okay. Coming up easy or hard?
This is coming up easy.
One of the main reasons we came up here was all this trim had to come out before paint and flooring. I'm going to tell you, having the dusting compound makes all the difference in the world when you're sweeping. There's the side view. And here's a little bit more of the front of the house. I'm trying to hold the camera steady, but the wind is blowing so strong. It's kind of hard to do. And we'll go on inside. Today I had sweeping compound and I've been sweeping a lot. John Wayne had to pull up all the floorboards because the base trim because those have to be gone before they lay down the flooring. But the very next step is paint. And so we're hoping next week that they will be here to prime first. And this wall, since we're not leaving it plain, we told them to go ahead and paint it. It has to have a special kind of primer because that's got stain on it. So they'll first kills everything and prime it and then paint. And in case you've forgotten, this room, which most of it will be cabinets, but we are going to paint it this kind of green color. It looks like that. It's called Willow Tree. And I think that'll look really nice with the cabinets. And this room is going to be a color called, what is that called? Natural Linen. And I can't, there's kind of a paint drip for you. It's just a real light almond color. And that's what will be the living room. Then when you go over here, this will probably be almond. And this room here will be almond, but we did get all that base up. And I swept, got everything out of this room. And this room's gonna be blue. Got everything ready for paint. This room and bathroom will be blue. And we've already bought a white vanity. I think it's gonna contrast really nicely and be beautiful. At the end here, I'm gonna show you a picture of the vanities we bought. I got them on clearance at Lowe's. I'm thinking this will be almond. And we're gonna get some of that, hey, what do you call that stuff we're putting up in here? RFP? It's kind of a water resistant board since the washing machine's going here. Back here will also be almond. This bathroom will be almond. And back here will be almond, and we're gonna have to put some kind of, we were gonna paint this, but then today we kind of changed the plan. And we're gonna put up some of that RFD, I don't know what it's called. It's kind of a paneling to cover this up. And we've been fighting flies all day. The flies are driving me insane. We've got everything loaded on that truck to take over to the shop. And that's about it, guys. Our biggest problem right now is the ceiling because it's got holes in it. And we tried to buy new panels to replace these. Can't find any because this is old. It's an old house. They don't make them anymore. So we've asked the painters to see if they can repair them before they paint, which they said they can.
Yeah, she says she can put spray foam in there and cut it, sand it. And...
Oh, so they can put spray foam in there, cut it, sand it, and she said it'll look good. Good enough. And so that's good news. It's coming along. I don't know if you noticed on the outside, this is the biggest thing, is we got the soffit metal up and the guttering up. And to me, it just looks so much more finished. With that, I'll try to get this in there so you can pinpoint it. And you see with the guttering and the trim up, it's really starting to look pretty good, I think. Way, way better than it did. It's gonna be a cute, cute little house when it's done. I did find these vanities on clearance at Lowe's that I think will work nice. The blue one will go in the almond bathroom and the white one will go in the blue bathroom. Well, it's been a process working on this old house, but we're getting there and all the fun stuff is coming up. So don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. I appreciate it and I'll see you soon.